Hey guys, this is my quick kind of video review of retro game challenge that just came out this week on Nintendo DS. Now you'll have to forgive my shooting techniques for this, as I've never actually filmed a DS screen before, and as I can tell from the camera here, it is actually kind of funky looking. It's even some kind of wave around. So I'm just going to kind of show this off with the rest of my written review here. And of course, this is Retro Game Challenge. I'm going to go ahead and select a couple games here so you can see this has a variety of different awesome games to it. They are all kind of spoofs off of original Nintendo games or Famicom games. So I am going to go ahead and show you, let's go ahead with Star Prince, which is actually kind of a ripoff of Star Soldier. Now, as you can tell, the graphics themselves are definitely 8-bit. Oh, and I just died. So much for that. As you can tell, the graphics are definitely 8-bit. They have a lot of original flavor to them, just like the original Star Soldier did. The graphics are very similar, even the music is kind of similar. And as you play through these games, Arena will throw a whole bunch of different challenges at you. For example, one of them may be that you need to score 10,000 points. Another that you need to get through the first area without dying, which, as you can see, I just definitely blew there. So, had I been actually playing the challenge mode, I would have screwed up big time there. And as you go through, you will have a variety of different stuff happening challenge-wise for you. But as I mentioned before, this is free play mode, so you can just kind of play through and enjoy the mode and beat the game. Each game has its own unique ending to it. So that is that game, and we're going to go ahead and switch to another one here, which is actually done by just hitting L and X. What should we try next? Let's go ahead and try Robot Ninja Haggleman 2, which I don't know what it's based off of. I know there was a game on the actual Japanese TV show called Door, which kind of looks like what it's based off, but I'm not positive. But it's fun nonetheless. You play as a ninja who's trying to rescue the kidnapped princess. And you do so by fighting these enemies and eliminating them all. You can throw shurikens at them, that'll kind of stun them. Or you can use the door here to combat them. And as you see, I just did a whole bunch of damage there to a bunch of enemies because I used the door. And the boss is actually hiding behind one of these doors. So if you can find him early, you can actually force him out of the door and eliminate them and move on to the next stage instead of having to eliminate all the bad guys first and wait for them to come out at the end. Overall, it's pretty cool. Fun little platformer slash action game. And the challenges for it are quite fun, and even as a standalone game, it's pretty awesome. Definitely something I probably would have played had it actually come out on the Nintendo system. So let's go ahead and go to another game. And we'll make this one our last one. We're going to go ahead and try Rally King, which is kind of a mix between Excite Bike and RC Pro-Ram. Kind of has the same over-the-top view that RC Pro-Ram had. Not exactly, but close enough. And some of the challenges on this one is, don't drift throughout an entire course or drift twice and get a power boost. To come in first, don't come in last. Stuff like that. And as you can see, you can actually drift here, get a power boost, which is pretty cool. Now, out of them all, I definitely have to say that this is the most frustrating game out of the bunch, because your car tends to slip pretty easy. And that can get really frustrating because you only can take a certain amount of damage of it before your car blows up. So, yeah. So this is just a few games that Retro Game Challenge have on it. If you like old school games, it's definitely worth a pickup. Or if you just want to go back to that 80s era and try out some games that would bring back some memories for you, definitely worth a pickup. And hopefully this kind of gives you a better idea of what's actually going on in the game and what the game offers, because I know the regular written review for this is kind of confusing on what this game actually is. So this is it. This is Retro Game Challenge. This is Unleaded Logic, and game on.